Hey guys, welcome back to Hype RC. Today we have something super cool in the shop. This is the new Losi LMT Mini. This is a fully licensed Gravedigger monster truck with licensed BKT tires on it. This thing looks super cool. So let's get over to the bench and see exactly what comes out of the box. All right guys, let's go ahead and get this thing unboxed. We got our monster truck, Gravedigger. This thing is super scale looking, very nice. So we have our SLT2 remote. We got a charger. We have some instructions, some Losi stickers, 4 AA batteries, and a T-wrench. Let's go ahead and get all this stuff unpackaged and take an up close look at what we got. All right, guys, let's take an up-close look at what comes out of the box. So the first thing is this connectors and LiPo guide. If you are new to RC cars, I highly recommend you give this a good once-over. Next, they send you an LMT mini poster that has all the aluminum upgrades on the back. That is pretty sick looking. Then a very nice colored, detailed instruction manual. Everything you need to know about this rig, how to charge it, how to set it up, everything's in that manual. Then you get an EC2 adapter, their newest smart charger, a Losi sticker, 4 AA batteries, a driver's card, a T-wrench, and then the SLT2 remote. Now this is a nice remote, very light in the hand, easily one-handed drivable, nice foam wheel, and then you do get steering trim and steering rate on this. And then of course you get the LMT mini Gravedigger itself. This thing is super scale looking. Let's go ahead and take an up-close look at it. So Losi has done an amazing job on the scale details of this rig, all the way down to the sponsorships on the green powder-coated chassis on this. All of these decals represent exactly what's on the full-scale 1-to-1 Gravedigger. The red headlights with the LEDs behind them, the BKT tires. This thing has just got every detail that you would want. Cleared out windows. They've got the driver's seat in the middle. On the inside, full roll cage. This thing is absolutely amazing looking in person. So let's go ahead and take a look underneath the hood on this rig, and we're going to start off with the electronics. So this does have a Spectrum 25 amp 2-in-1 ESC, a 380 25-turn brushed motor, and then the SX108 all-metal gear servo with a servo saver. This is powered by a 2S 810 milliamp 50C battery. There are some really neat details underneath the hood as well, like this faux exhaust and this full interior roll cage. This has a 1.5 thick aluminum powder-coated chassis. We have aluminum links on the front and rear. We have plastic drive shafts with metal ends. We have all-metal diffs in the front and rear, oil-filled shocks. We also have sway bars in the front and rear as well, and this is ball bearings throughout. So let's go ahead and get a few batteries charged up and get this rig out for a bash. All right, guys, I had an absolute blast getting out and running the Losi LMT Mini Gravedigger. This thing is an absolute stunner in person. This thing could be a shelf queen easily, but you know that's not my style. I have got to take them out and bash them around. So let's go ahead and talk about the pros and the cons of this rig. So the #1 pro is obviously the scale realism of this. Losi really did an amazing job on making this look like the 1-to-1 Gravedigger, and it's just hands down a beautiful RC vehicle. 2, The electronics and everything worked absolutely flawless. I had no issues, no overheating. The 810 milliamp battery gave me plenty of runtime on this vehicle. I had no problems with the transmitter and receiver. And then just the overall mechanics of this performed very well. The 380 brushed motor actually gets this rig up and moving very fast. I had no problems with the links. I jumped this thing multiple times and landed on the front end, so the servo and servo saver did exactly what they were supposed to do. So the con is, and it's the only one I found, this vehicle really doesn't like to run on different types of surfaces. It really likes kind of a flat dirt or a parking lot flat surface to run on. It didn't do very well once we got it off into the gravel, and even worse when we got it into the grass. So I'm going to have the boys set this up. We're going to get some other RC cars up. We're going to set the ramps up and really jump this like a true monster truck and just have a ton of fun with it, because it was an absolute blast to get out and run around. It gets a 9 out of 10 for me on fun in general. So don't forget to support your local hobby shops. Bash, crawl, repeat. Hit that subscribe and like button for me and ring the bell so you can catch my next video. We'll see you next time.